in the middle. We are ready to get things underway. The Comets start with possession as we are now underway. Puck knocked loose after that hit. Here they are on the attack. Rocks them on the play. Here's a chance to set up now. Misses the net.
Not going to be happy with this. He's got the opportunity to score. Doesn't register a shot on goal.
Handles the puck at the point. From the slot, wrist shot. Big time stick save. Buchanan's has won the face-off deep inside the offensive zone. Locked in on that last opportunity there. Třinec is in now. Here's a chance. Sends it across. Gives them nothing in front. Referee's hand shoots high in the air. Looks like we got a tripping penalty coming up. Gets to the bench for the extra attacker. Denied by the goaltender.
Half of the goals in this league are scored from directly in front of the net. That doesn't happen with a save like this.
Comes up with the stop. And here comes the judgment from the official. Looks like tripping the call.
Sometimes they're lazy, sometimes they're just bad luck.
Bruno's won the draw. Centered out in front. And a stick in the lane ends that threat. Takes the feed of the... Looking against the half wall. The Comets have it from their own end. Carries it across the line. One-on-one with the goaltender. Here we go. Oh, what a stop on the breakaway.
Good speed to break ahead of the pack. He thinks he's got the goalie beat, but shut down. That's a great stop.
Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Takes the feed at center and moves forward. Lets it fly. Oh, caught him with his head down. And pokes the puck loose inside the offensive end. Shot. Big time stop. Denies him again.
Really good positioning as he makes the stop from in tight.
From the right side and up the middle. Mueller's got it in the corner. Here's a chance in front. Stopped by the goaltender. Centered out in front. Here's the chance to get it out.
Gotta be sure. Get it out.
Offside is the call, and we'll have a face-off just outside the offensive zone. And play resumes as the puck is dropped. And a bad pass, and they'll be forced to start all over again outside the offensive end. Into the corner now. And that skips away on a nice defensive deflection. Wrist one. Beautiful stop with the stick.
Now, by being in the right position, James, he gets so tight to the shooter, there's nowhere for the puck to go.
The Comets come up empty-handed on the power play. Both sides back to even strength. Stopped by the goaltender.
Immediately, this becomes really frustrating, but as they go back to the bench, the power play will look at that and say, we did a lot of good things. We do that again the next time, we're going to score.
And that's picked off in front. One-on-one with the goaltender. Scores! Wow, what a goal!
Nice hands, great finish. Little short break, and it's in the net.
Bruno's got the game's first goal here in the opening frame.
Pretty tightly played game so far. Not a lot of chances, not a lot of errors on either team, but now we got one. Maybe the game will open up.
Shot, and that one's stopped. Třinec has got a hold of it against the wall. Carries it in. Shot from the wall. Standing tall with the save. More than half the period has expired. 1-0 the score. Nice start winning the draw here inside the offensive zone. Good hit on the play. Lugs the puck into the offensive zone corner. Hammers it on net. Brilliant save. Read it perfectly. The Comets have had way more chances offensively, and as a result, they're leading in this one. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. And down he goes as the puck goes free. And he comes up with a big-time save on that. And another First stop. With possession along the wall. Volsky's going to play it against the half wall. Shot in front. Denies him with a save.
You put this kind of pressure on, eventually they can't chase you anymore. Now he's got room to carry the puck.
And he easily stops that one. Here in the late goings of the period, we got a 1-0 game to this point. And as the puck is dropped, they win the draw here inside the defensive zone. Play whistle dead because of an offside. Oh, he ripped that right after the whistle.
What's he thinking?
Did he just tag in his teammate here?
Yeah, I think he did. He didn't want anything to do with his fight, but he's got a buddy that's going to step in and go.
Here we go. Wow, and it's time for referee Gilevec to step on in here, right?
Yeah, this is clearly over, James. All right, boys, that's enough. Over to the penalty box and go sit down.
Another power play opportunity coming up here. Face off here in the neutral zone, and we are back underway. They've got numbers. It's a 2-on-1. Stopped by the goaltender.
Oh, you're not going to get a better chance than that, but the goalkeeper does a great job.
Brings the puck into the offensive end now. Moves the puck inside the offensive zone. And not much on that one.
Hey, that means the play's supposed to end here. They're still pushing around pretty good. Just because one guy wants to fight, you don't have to. He says no way.
Bruno's been the better team here in this first period. More shots and more goals. Just a better all-around execution. The frozen biscuits dropped, and we are back underway here. And we are just moments away from the start of period number 2. Here we go, middle frame now underway as the puck drops. Well, we've got over 20 minutes played thus far. Ray, how have you seen things?
The Steelers are probably pretty fortunate here. They were a turnover machine in that first period, yet they only trailed by 1.
And he regains control of the puck. Erad's got the puck. Moves the puck. Strong use of the body. The Comets have it against the wall. On the attack along the boards. Handles the puck. Scores! That's 2 unanswered now.
They stayed right on it. Once they got that first one, they just pushed the pace of this. Now they get another.
Bruno's been the more aggressive team offensively, and they continue to lead here in the second. And the traffic neutralizes that threat. The Comets have it in the offensive zone. Shot, and there's the save. Blown opportunity. Oh, he put it wide.
You don't get many of these a night, and when it's your turn, you got to be ready to get it on the net. He misses here.
Ahead of steam now towards the front, and makes the save.
Yeah, he gets out on top of the shooter. There's really nowhere for that puck to go.
Mueller's got it against the boards. Puts it on net. Blocked in traffic. Picking up some steam at center ice. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Good check. Frees the puck up. Vincourt's lugging the puck. Nice dish from the left wing. Runs him hard against the boards.
He just got rattled by that big hit. Slowly, he's kind of meandering to the bench. They got to get the door open for him and help him get into the bench to get looked at.
Moves it around along the half wall. And he makes the save. Along the half wall with the puck. Takes the feed with the stop. Into the corner. On the doorstep, backhander. Denied by the blocker. Bruno's got a hold of it along the wall. Solid body contact. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Settles things down and gets control of it once again. Here's a chance right in front, and that's picked off. Takes it across the blue line. To his teammate. Stopped by the goaltender.
No room for the shooter. The goaltender snuffed it out.
Poked away by the goaltender. Takes the feed from his netminder. It's a 2-on-1. Sends it over, and he scores! What a shot!
No way sometimes for the goalie to catch up to the pass. It's too quick. It's one-timed into the net.
The Comets continue to lead here in the late stages of this second period.
Scored by number 22.
Moves the puck along the half wall. Hammers it on net and misses over the net.
Probably better off to take a little off the shot and get it on target. He's nowhere near the net.
2 seconds.
Bruno's got the puck in the defensive end. Lets it fly. Big time stop. Gets a blocker on it.
Automobile-related pollution is on the increase worldwide.
And we are just moments away from the start of the third period. Moment of truth for one team. Here we go. Third period is underway. Once again, I'll send it back down to my broadcast partner, Ray Ferraro, who is at ringside. Ray, we've got 2 periods played. How do you see this thing?
Trinic's first 2 periods have been marred by turnovers. Every time it looks like they're going to get something going, they burp up another one. They don't have the puck much, and they're behind in the game.
Over the line they come. Let's it go. That goes off a twig. The Comets gain possession along the wall. Move to the middle. Oh, and a misfire as that goes right out of the zone. One-on-one with the goaltender. What a stop on the breakaway.
He waits for the first move, lets the shooter make it, and then shuts it down.
Picks it up. Here we go.
The Comets continue to be in the right place at the right time. Another intercepted pass.
Centering pass, and that's broken up with a stick in front. On the backhand, scores! Oh, that was a beauty! Bruno's been the better team tonight. They have turned good defense into solid offense, and they lead here in the third. This neutral zone face-off set to go, and we are back underway. Here they come on the attack. Grabs the puck and looks to make something happen. Rocked him along the wall. And that one's turned away. Here's an odd man rush. He almost lost it for a second there, but regains control of the puck. Grabs the puck in the defensive zone. They've got the defense outnumbered. Back at the point, they set it up. And the traffic jam in front blocks the shot. Shoots it on the backhand. Big save by the goaltender once again.
Really solid shift here. Their puck possession game has been outstanding. Now they've got it again, and they can hold it down underneath the blue line.
They've got numbers with possession along the wall. The Comets have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Carries it across the line. Lowers the boom with that hit. Makes the save. Save made by the goalie. Slides the puck over. Puts the puck on net. Turned aside with a glove. A lot on the line here in this offensive zone faceoff. Play resumes as they win the draw here inside the offensive zone. And he stands tall in goal. Carries it in. Loves the puck into the corner of the offensive zone. And puts it high.
All right, goalie had to duck. That thing was so high.
Deflected away. Nice defensive use of the stick there. 57 seconds left. Under a minute to go in the third.
I love the way they played this shift. They protected the puck well, but
scores! The Steelers have got a big one here in the third now.
Well, you got to be careful that the clock melts away fast on you, but now they've got a chance.
Puck is dropped, and we are back underway. Brings the puck into the offensive end now. Here's a shot, and he comes up with it. The backhander, again the denial by the goaltender. Třinec is looking to break out. On the attack along the boards. On the one-timer. Close save. How did he get a piece of that? Looking to make something happen along the boards. Bruno's got it in their own zone. Here they are on the attack. Snaps it onto the net. Stops it with the paddle.
Sometimes you're in close, there's no room to put it anywhere. The goalie smothered it all.
Knocked away. That's all she wrote from this one. Puck possession, the name of the game in this one tonight, Ray.
Really good job. They had the puck, they kept the puck, and when they didn't have a play, they seemed to put it into a place where they were going to get it next. They controlled the play, and therefore...
Hi, everybody. Alongside Ray Ferraro, my name is James Cebulski. Welcome to EA Sports. Just moments away from puck drop. Ray Ferraro's down at ringside. What are you keeping an eye on here for tonight?
Both teams want to get their defense up into the rough. Man, it must be way more fun being a defenseman these days than the stay-at-home of years past. Now your D have to be up and layer the attack.
Krog's moving it along the wing. Spectacular open ice hit. Blaze got it along the boards. Passes right to the front. Floats it right onto the tape. Puts it just wide of the net. Takes control of the puck. Lets it go. And that shot goes nowhere as the lane was filled. There's the whistle, icing the call. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Wow! I don't think he saw that one.
I hope he didn't, because if he did, he should have gone somewhere else.
From his own end, he picks up the puck. Puck knocked loose in the neutral zone. Sparta's got possession at center. Shot with the stop. Sends a pass over. Great defensive effort breaking up the pass. And momentum on their side as they win the draw here inside the offensive zone. And they'll be forced to regroup as the puck escapes the offensive end. Gets control of the puck here in his own end. Slides the puck ahead into the neutral zone. And too much traffic in front blocks that one. Takes it across the blue line. Whiffs on that. Krog's got the puck. Picked off. Tried to be too cute on the pass. Offside the call, and we'll have a face-off just outside the blue line. Puck is dropped and play resumes. They've got numbers, and a stick in the lane ends that threat.
Oh, he laid a solid hit on him there. He was waiting for him and laid the shoulder right into him.
That might loosen a few of the choppers on that play. And play resumes as the puck is dropped. Moves it around along the half wall. A rocker off the blocker. Puck is dropped and we are back underway. And that skips away on a nice defensive deflection. Can't hang on after that hit. Receives the pass. Sparta's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Solid check to slow him down. There's the whistle. Offside is the call. Face off here in the neutral zone, and we are back underway. Here's a shot. Comes up with the stop. Back underway, and they take possession here inside the offensive zone. Denied him on that last chance. Offensive zone face-off, and he wins the draw. And that one flies over the net.
Tough to generate a rebound even when the puck misses the net by that much.
Icing is the call here, and those winded bodies are going to be out there for an expended period here now.
Yeah, they can't get a change in, and so you go back, you kind of meander your way back as long as you can to kill time and get a little breath.
Sends the pass over. There's the whistle. Offside is the call, stopping the play. Center's jammed up, and the winger grabs the puck. Good hit. Grabs it in his own end. Nice pass. The Steelers look to start the transition game. And as the puck is dropped, they win the draw here inside the defensive zone. And that's all she wrote for period number 1, as we are still scoreless after the first 20. Second period set to get underway. Still no goals in this one. We'll see if that changes here as period number 2 is underway. And the always popular icing call made. And you know what that means, Ray?
Yeah, offensive zone faceoff, man. He missed the play going down the ice, and that's a gimme icing. Now they can't change. They've got tired guys on the ice.
Picks up the puck in his own end. Look out! And the goalie leaves his crease to play the puck with authority. There's the whistle. He let that one go after the whistle.
One guy throws the challenge down. You don't have to take it, especially these days.
This neutral zone face-off set to go, and we are back underway. Puts it up front. Scores! No chance for the puck stopper on that one.
Really good work in the offensive zone here as the shooter keeps moving around till he finds the open spot. In this case, it's gold. He's in the high slot, and he hammers it home.
Puck picked up in the open ice.
27, Martin Ruzicka, assisted by number
Heads to the back of the net. Grips it and rips it. Makes the save and putting out the fire in front. Oh, and he gets leveled. You can see this one coming.
Some players love to score goals. He loves to deliver big hits. Well, that's going to be a penalty. They're going to have to call that.
There's the whistle, and a penalty is coming up on this one. Tripped him up, and he's off to the box for it, Ray.
Reaching out for the puck to get your stick into his feet. This is the consequence.
At center ice now. He grabs the puck. Comes up with the stop. Right up the gut. Here they go. On the doorstep. Into the corner of the attacking area. Winds up, lets it go. Oh, and a huge save. Through the neutral zone, moving the puck along the side. Along the half wall with the puck. Big stop by the goaltender. Huge desperation play.
Oh, he reads the play really well to get out and aggressive to make that save.
He scores!
Well, they've been hoping that the extra work they've done on the power play would help them capitalize. They do a nice job there. Well, so quickly after that great opportunity at the one end, the puck zips around to the other, and it's right back in this net.
Třinec has now gone up by a pair in the second.
So they've got a 2-goal lead. Some people say it's the worst lead in hockey. Well, guess what? I'll take the worst lead as opposed to trailing by 2.
Yeah, you know what's better than down by 2? Being up by 2, right? Simple. Sends the cross-ice pass. And that one's broken up. Big-time play right there. Oh, comes up with a stop. Puck exits the zone. The Steelers get a hold of the puck in their own end. Takes the pass. And we've got a 2-on-1. Grabs the puck here inside the offensive end. From along the wall, takes a shot. From the top of the offensive zone here. Třinec has gained possession. Over the line they come. Play blown dead. Penalty coming up here. Just an old-school tripping call here on this one, right?
Sometimes I think you just get burned here. A little bit of a bad break. You're fishing around for the puck, and your stick gets into the other guy's feet.
Power play unit going back to work.
If your power play's successful, you can really take the wind out of the other guys. You've been successful all right with the man advantage. See if you can get another one.
Goalie keeps the play alive. Moved up ahead here in the neutral zone. Here they come on the attack. Takes the feed. Good hit on the play. The Steelers gain possession in their own end. Moves the puck. Oh, great read. Here's a rip. Oh, what a stop. He scores. That's a short-handed marker.
James, they took advantage of one little crease, and they were able to race up the ice, get themselves a short-handed marker here.
Puck is dropped, and we are back underway. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Scores! And the power play strikes again.
James, they've been working on this in practice for the last little while. It's come through big for them tonight. If you're the goalie here, you just want to move as quick as you can. Maybe it'll hit you, but it's so close to the net that pass is on the tape and off the tape in a hurry.
Třinec is now up by 2 in the second.
They worked hard to push this lead from 1 to 2. I like the way that they've been playing.
Handles the puck. He got all of that hit. The Steelers have it now. Here's a chance. Here's the pass. That's intercepted.
Coaches always say, James, don't try to make something out of nothing. In the lead, you've got to make the safe play.
Move to the middle, and that's broken up with a stick in front. Just wide. Move to the middle. Swing and a miss. Krog's got the puck along the boards. Oh, reads it perfectly. Here's a chance. Reads the pass. Well, they didn't like that after that shot after the whistle.
Attaboy, good choice. You look at your weight class and think it's a bad idea.
And they're going to drop the mitts here. As he goes.
That's the end of that spirited bout. And you got guys running together at high speed. Eventually, somebody's going to get frustrated. I'd say both of them got frustrated at the same time there, and down the gloves go.
While the centers are jammed up, nice job by the winger to steal the puck. Třinec has got it in the neutral zone. There's the whistle stopping play. Penalty coming up here. We got a minor penalty coming up here on this one.
James. I mean, this call was going to be made. You could see the play develop, and now they're going to have to serve 2 minutes.
And the goalie comes out to play the puck. Takes the feed. Moves the puck along the half wall. Beautiful saucer pass. And he's taken down the official's arm, signaling for a penalty. And let's see what the definitive call is on the ice. Pretty cut and dry with a tripping call here.
Yeah, but James, every player argues the tripping call because you feel like your stick was in the right place and the other guy stepped on it. Never your fault.
And it looked like there was some late moment lobbying there and it didn't work.
It doesn't work.
No, none. The Steelers gain possession along the wall. Off the mark.
Goaltender's in good shape. There's not much room at all there, and he ends up shooting it wide.
Here's an opportunity to get it out.
He's got to be strong on it here.
With possession along the wall. Shoots it, denies him with a save. Just here in the late stages of this frame, it's a 3-1 hockey game. Lots of offense already. The frozen biscuits dropped, and we are back underway here. Carries it across the line. Here's a chance right in the slot. From the slot, fires away, gets in front of it.
Nice move by the goalie to get out close to the shooter.
And he heads outside the comfort zone now to go play the puck in his own end. Sparta's got possession while undermanned. Takes the return feed. On the attack along the boards. Trying to shake the defender. He's in! Good heads-up play in the defensive zone. Takes a hit, he goes down to the ice and coughs up the puck. Deflected away, nice defensive use of the stick there. It's a 3-on-1. Slides it across. Stopped by the goaltender.
Oh, he had to get up tight to the puck. In close, he takes away any room.
Slides away from his crease now to play the puck. Here's a chance, a 2-on-1, all alone. And the penalty-killing unit doing work. Excellent kill as we're both back to even strength.
Oh, man, what a good power play, but it doesn't change the big numbers up on the score clock. Couldn't score, but all kinds of chances.
Horn sounds to end the second period. 3-1 is where things stand as both teams take a breather heading into the third.